I read the screenplay, I think I was really drawn to the classical tone, the classical thriller tone, if you will. There's something very Vertigo about the ninth life of Louis DRAX, and I'm a very big Hitchcock fan. And so when I read it, I thought, aha, I know what this film is trying to do. Max did an incredible job of adapting the book. There are so many small differences between the book and the screenplay, and I think that he really took this novel and just made it cinematic.
The patient's name is Louis DRAX, 9 years old. He fell off one of the cliffs at Land's End.
He was dead for 2 hours. I've never seen anything like it. He's in a coma. But he's alive.
Louis DRAX is my son, but he's so much more than that. He is a very bright little boy, and a troubled little boy. And the beginning of the film kind of opens with this near-fatal accident that he's in. And from then on, the film takes place in half in his subconscious and half in the real world. And we are the adults that are kind of swirling around him as he's in his coma state. The key to Louis DRAX is making him accessible. He's so smart and sharp-witted and dry and ironic, and it's difficult, I think, to envision a child acting that way and not also think this child is annoying. And the way that Louis is written, he's just so, the language is just so kind of above and beyond that of a 10-year-old boy. And so I always had pictured that whoever they chose would be kind of tough and hard and, you know, like a little rascal kind of character. And there's something so beautiful about Aiden because he's caught right between being a child and being a young man.
Mrs. DRAX, I'm Dr. Pascal. We're not supposed to use the word miracle, but this might call for an exception.
Just like Natalie assumes the victim role and derives attention and pleasure and meaning from the victim role, I think that the way that I always thought of it was Pascal derives pleasure from the role of the savior or the one who is all-knowing, being the fixer, being that kind of a character as well. And so I think that as Natalie falls in love with him because he can solve the problems in her life, he falls in love with her because she needs him.
I'd like to hear what Mrs. DRAX told you about Louis' fall.
It was Louis' 9th birthday. I planned a picnic. Peter became aggressive.
Children always know so much more than we think.
I think that some people don't want to wake up until they feel safe. What if Louis is reaching out?
Alex is really known for his aesthetic, you know, and he comes from a very genre-specific style of movie making. And so I didn't doubt for a second that he wouldn't be able to create this world, the world of Louis DRAX.